So, do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were put out on DVD a few years ago? Well, I hear there's one cartoon that was held back from even the most avid Disney fans. According to sources, the missing cartoon features Mickey walking past 6 buildings, and it goes on for just 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. But unlike the cutesy tunes they usually feature, the music in this cartoon was not a song at all. No, just constant banging on a piano for 1.5 minutes before fading to white noise. This wasn't the jolly old Mickey that we've come to love either. No, Mickey wasn't dancing or smiling. He just walked and walked with his head tilted to one side as he kept a dismal gaze. Ooh. Until recently, many believed that it cut to black and finished. Well, when Leonard Maltin reviewed the cartoon for release for the complete series, he decided that it was just too drunk to be included on the DVD. But he still wanted a digital copy due to it being a creation of Walt Disney. He had a digitized version up on his computer when he noticed that the cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. At least, this is what my source emailed to me in full. And he's a personal assistant to one of the higher executives of Disney and an acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself. So, what happens after it cuts to black? Until the 6th minute, absolutely nothing. It simply stays black, pitch black, until suddenly returning to Mickey walking. Only this time the sound was different and deeply disturbing. It was the murmuring resonation of an agonized, gurgling cry. The noise grew to a cacophonous tumult as the picture distorted. The sidewalk twisted in strange directions, and at the 7th minute, an evil smirk appears on Mickey's face, and our ears are assaulted by a blood-curdling scream. The cartoon then displays a sickening palette of colours that just should not have been possible at that time. Mickey's face then begins to fall apart, with his eyeballs coming to rest upon his chin. The buildings turn to rubble and float in mid-air. At this point, a disturbed Martin abruptly left the room and sent in an employee to finish the video and to take notes and then store the disc in a vault. The distorted screaming lasts right up until 8 minutes and a few seconds before cutting to the old familiar Mickey that we see at the end of every cartoon. Only the background music for these credits resembled the sound of a broken music box. This eerie discordance continues for 30 seconds. Now, no one knows what's in that last ominous 30 seconds. No one but the poor employee. He reportedly staggered from the room frantically, muttering, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times before grabbing a security guard's pistol and killing himself. All we know of those last mysterious 30 seconds was from the scribbled notes of the dead employee. A Russian phrase that roughly translates to, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has been able to see it, despite numerous attempts at getting the file on rapid share by employees within the studios, all of whom were promptly terminated from their jobs. Whether they were successful in getting this online is up for debate. If rumour serves me right, it's online somewhere under the name Suicidemouse.avi.